Greetings once again, YouTube. Chuke here with Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. I'm really excited about this this review and this video. Some of you might know that I have a medical condition called tactitis, and it's basically if I try to hunt with a rifle that is not tactical, like at least, well, pretty tactical, I will go into convulsions and possibly die. So that being said, I picked up a pretty sweet 300 Win Mag. It's a Ruger M77 Mark II. Now this was an older gun, mind you. This was at least 15 years old, and I actually got a good deal. I traded kind of a run-of-the-mill AR-15 for it right before the election. You know, people were worried, and it was actually a pretty nice AR-15, but anyways, I really wanted something bigger for grizzly bear especially, and just being out in bear country. So anyways, let me tell you the process I went to do this. Now the main thing, the main customization I did turning this old hunting rifle into a tactical weapon is the bottom metal. Now this is Pacific Tool and Gauge bottom metal system, and it accepts a Accuracy International chassis, mag, 300 Win Mag long action, and it was quite the journey to get this installed. Let me tell you what happened. I'm actually happy with the bottom metal. I got it from Pacific Tool and Gauge. It got here really quick, you know, even to Alaska. You know, I received it within probably 10 days of ordering it. I was actually, I thought it would be drop-in fit, but they do say some, gunsmithing may be needed. So what I did is, I used my old Dremel tool, and I carved out over a centimeter of this composite material on the stock, and I fit the bottom metal in there. However, it was denting the rounds, and they were getting stuck, and I realized that it was way off. I took it to Wild West Guns, and they had to machine and mill my actual receiver to get it working, because the magazine was sitting too high for the action. But they said I did a good job with the Dremel tool, so I'm excited about that on some Remington 700 jobs where it's actually closer to a drop-in fit. At least I know I can do that. I just took a little bit of material off at a time. But anyways, long story short, the guys at Wild West were like, well, we could, for the price of machining this, we could build you a custom Remington 700, with a magazine system. And I had already invested in this rifle, and I had my heart set on it. So I said, no, just go ahead and do it. So anyways, they had to mill about a centimeter or more of the actual action and the receiver up to fit this mag. But it only took them a few days, and now I have a 10-round magazine on my 300 Win Mag. Now this has the 3-tier safety, so I do have some live rounds, and I want to show you feeding it, but this is on safe. The rifle cannot fire, so feeds rounds just fine. But anyways, one thing that I don't care for the Ruger M77 Mark II system is the bolt is pretty sticky. It's not like a Remington 700 or a Winchester Model 70. If you're not very firm, controlled, and forceful, it gets stuck. I like to keep it really lubed, but the same thing happened to my Ruger Scout. It would, if you just kind of limp-wristed or something, it's not going to work out for you, and it can be very frustrating. So I'm going to have to get used to this. Another thing I like is after the last round is ejected, it locks the bolt back, which is kind of cool. But yeah, weapon check, nothing in here. So yeah, the bolt is a little sticky. I'm going to lube it up and play with it a little bit. It's one thing I don't like. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this mag release because it's really big and it's going to be easy to drop things. I'm just worried about hitting it when I'm out hunting. The trigger guard is really big. It's perfect for gloves. But anyways, that's the big thing of it is the is the bottom metal. Originally this rifle came in one of those horrible skeletonized black Ruger stocks, which I just hate. It's got the big word Ruger on it. The guy found an old Ruger stock, and it's super light. I mean, hollow. It's got a really soft butt pad, which the recoil on this is nothing. It feels like a hot 30-06. I was shocked. It doesn't hurt me at all to fire it. And this whole rifle is really light, except for a full mag. It makes it a little heavy in the Untitled Mark IV. I got this from, let's see, I'll put the name up. I think it's Matthews on Amazon. But anyways, I got a nice, you know, you got to have the cheek rest, the cheek riser here to make it look tactical. Threw a bipod on, basic Harris bipod, and of course the Untitled Mark IV long-range scope on there. But I really wanted to hunt with a stainless steel rifle that has stainless steel action and barrel because of the torrential rainstorms in Alaska I hunt in sometimes. So this is going to be really nice. It's actually not that heavy. It's lighter than most of the guns that I'm used to hunting with. I hunted with those horribly heavy guns. It used to feel like it was 7 or 8 pounds, but now that it's got this bottom metal out, some rounds in it, it's probably pushing 9 or 10 pounds, but it's still lighter than the other guns I used to hunt with. And here's the footage of me shooting with it. This is not a free float barrel. The stock is touching the barrel, and I'm getting sub MOA groups, just dead on. So I'm not going to get a fancy stock that's free floated. I'm already shooting sub OMA groups with a stock that's touching the barrel, and so it's not a sharpshooter. I'm just using this for hunting, and this gun is more accurate than I am. So anyways, that's the build. I'm going to be hunting about half my hunts this next season with this, and I am super excited. I cannot wait to take large game with this rifle. But anyways, that's how I turned this old rifle into a tactical beast. So let me know what you think. Let me know what I got wrong, what you would have done. Comment, like, and please subscribe. Thanks, YouTube. Chuke, your friend in the field.
Oh, right on top of the other shot. Yeah, this is set. I'm not going to waste any more ammo.